Hello, my lovelies. My deepest apologies, first and foremost, because I have been away from doing readings. I started to put some readings up on YouTube and then I stopped. And I didn't stop intentionally. I was trying to order actually love decks so that I could do some love messages, and then the decks weren't coming in, and then it just threw off the whole flow. And now that we've had this beautiful full moon in Aries, it's like, okay, I need to get back onto this. People are asking, where are they? It's not a ton of people right now, but it's people anyways. And people is people. So welcome to my channel, y'all. My name is Pergede Ifamuiwa, for those of you who don't know. And over here at Modest Beauty, we really strive to integrate all pieces of our lives so that we live whole and fulfilling, purposeful lives. So I am going to get started with some messages for October. But you know, if y'all know, you know. When you see this, this is meant for you. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel like, oh, I'm looking at this in November and it's not the right time. Nah, it's the right time. And we are reading right now for the water signs. So we are reading for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And we're having the first card come out here. Gangang Sarah, Resistance. Let's see what else we got here. I like to let the cards fly out, y'all, which can take a few minutes sometimes, so that you guys are here with me. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. We're not taking all that. We're not taking all that right now. I like to get... No. We're not taking all that, y'all. We're not taking all that right now. So you guys are dealing with a lot right now. There's a lot coming up. You got a lot on your plates. Just please be mindful, water signs, that you are allowed to say no. It is a complete sentence. It is a whole word. You can say no. You can say not right now. You can say later. Just take some time for yourself right now, okay? Look, all the cards that wanted to come out, now they're like, they're not at the top. They ain't flying out. Y'all, you guys are holding back. Why are y'all holding back, water signs? You guys are water. Let it fly, but in a controlled manner, please. We all know how the water can also cause great devastation. So with your emotions, your feelings, let it out, but in a respectful, responsible, and sort of controlled manner, not just raging, because you might end up hurting people more than you mean to, okay? That's what I'm picking up here. What's going on, water signs? I should have taken some of those cards that came out, because there is definitely resistance from you guys, and that's funny because it's the first card that we have here. And surrender. Second. Start getting into the messages once I get the third, so I can really pull it all together, y'all. My apologies, because the energies want to talk, but it's like the deck is trying to get just the right card out. Just the right card for y'all. And I don't want to rush it so that the message doesn't resonate as much. There we go. An awakening. All right, my beautiful water signs. Wow. Wow. You guys definitely got some stuff going on here, don't y'all? So card 1 is your soul, card 2 is your mind, and card 3 is your body. So the messages from your soul, let me just sit here, 22, which goes into a 4. Definitely looking for some stability right now, okay? Right now looking for some stability. Wow. Looking for stability, yet you're also really nervous that you're gonna like mess up, but you're gonna mess something up. And you keep resisting taking the steps that you know that you need to take, you know? Resistance is not good. Now, control can be good, which is a form of discipline, but resistance where you're purposely avoiding things, that's not good. That's not good. So that can be procrastination, that can be laziness, disorganization, excuses, lack of motivation. But just know that there's deep forces at play here, and you're being encouraged to really ask yourself and tell yourself that you're really just resisting the genuine and authentic force that you yourself are. That's what you're resisting when you go back into these spaces of kind of avoiding and not moving forward with things that you know in your soul, like your soul is telling you this, like stop resisting. So it's time to really start moving forward, whether that's with business plans you've had, a relationship that you know feels really, really right, what have you, but you tend to be resisting it right now. And they're telling you, man, don't be resisting this right now, okay? Keep it stepping, keep it moving forward. And then your mind here in the center, we have card number 44. Break that down, it turns into an 8. So it's about infinity. And this is just telling you at this point, like, to surrender. So you've got to learn to release control and stop bonding around struggle, and like hand over whatever is going on, probably this resistance, to the divine, whatever divine it is that you believe in, whatever gods, goddesses, Orisha, Loa, whatever you practice, Gaia, like whatever. But you need to hand over this resistance, this block, everything just to the divine right now. And you need to, maybe even working in the mirror might help you right now, going in front of the mirror and making eye contact with yourself, because divinity lives within each one of us, and just saying, I surrender. I surrender. Like, those are powerful words when you are really in prayer or meditation or, you know, silent retreat, and just being able to say, I surrender, and that you are allowing the divine to come work through you and do what you know you have to do and your soul knows you have to do, but maybe you're just not abiding by it for whatever reason right now, because you're unable to surrender. And some of y'all might have some control issues too right now. Some of y'all might have some issues with control that need to be worked on and worked through. I'm not judging. I mean, we've all been through different cycles and different experiences, but this is very likely a time that you need to surrender and maybe work through some of those traumas, those wounds that are coming forward, and surrendering to finally healing and letting go and no longer being resistant. And I'm bringing up control because sometimes we're not surrendering to the divine plan that's in place for us. So we are trying to control what's in front of us right now because we want to control the outcome, but we need to learn to surrender. So this is time. Surrender, my beautiful water signs. That is what you are being told at this time. And then in the final position here, these cards, they say Yamaya. For me, it's Yamoja. And again, I'm going to say it. This doesn't mean that this Orisha is showing up. It's just whoever created these cards, they are embodying some of that energy, that Orisha or that goddess that they connect with, the person that, you know, made these cards. I feel like I always have to say a little disclaimer, but y'all should know. So anyways, in the final position, what's happening for you physically and what your body is saying is that it's time for you to awaken. You know, it's time for you to really get up and stop crying and stop being so sad, and shake off whatever's been going on, this down feeling, this overwhelming feeling, this control feeling, and just really start to vibrate at a higher frequency. And some people who maybe haven't been fully awakened, or who are awakened, sometimes I don't like to use this language, but you know, you might have been going through a little temporary stagnation, I want to say. Okay. And just know that all of this that is going on for you, the path to waking up and finding your true calling and living out your full purpose, it is not linear. It is not always easy. It is not straightforward. A lot of the times you are going to hit every bump. A lot of the times you are going to sit back and look at the things that you've done and where you've come from. You could be living what you think is your best life, and then all of a sudden all these old patterns that you thought you got rid of start emerging, or all these old wounds start coming up, or you meet certain people and they start triggering certain things in you, or you go somewhere and see certain people and all these things start coming up. Sometimes that's a part of awakening, because it's asking you, is you really ready for this? Is you really ready to do this? And by the looks of it, the messages coming from your soul and your mind are saying you've been resisting and you haven't been surrendering to fully waking up and to fully letting go and living out this divine life that you should be. Please know, water signs, that you are fully, fully, fully worthy of love. You are love, okay? You really came here to grow. We all came here to grow and to learn. So whatever you've been through, whatever is going on, just know that you deserve love. You are love. It's time to surrender, and it's time to stop resisting. Please trust and believe this, okay? You can really, really learn to let go. And what's beautiful here too that I see is there's a lot of stability here, you know? I see a lot of issues or questioning about the home life, your mother, maybe trauma with a mother or a maternal figure that you need to surrender and let go of. Maybe your own insecurities or questions or doubts about your motherhood journey, if you will become a mother, or mothering other people. I mean, let's face it, I don't care like who you date and the genders that you date. I'm talking about that feminine energy that we all embody at this point in time. You are really questioning that feminine energy and the journey to divine feminine and how to work your inner feminine as best as possible. I'm not surprised after the full moon that we had yesterday. Woo! Okay? So just know that there is a lot of stability here for you. Like, this 4 is all on the board. 2 and 2 is 4, you know? We got 44, like I said, that turns into an 8, but if you break it down, it goes back to 4, and then 4 itself, 4 plus 0 is a 4, right? So there's a lot of things coming up for you here about, yeah, mothering and the home space, home life. Yeah. And just birthing something new that has to do with this divine feminine principle, or maybe working from home, or maybe starting a new relationship, and leaning into your feminine more. You know, you might be in a relationship where you've often had to operate in your masculine, and it's time to sort of operate in your feminine at this point in time, and to just surrender and be open. I mean, if you even look at this card here, this little baby is being nursed. Like, that is again, I don't care even if you was a man. I mean, there is something about nourishing another life, even if you are just feeding it. But, you know, like a breast really... Am I allowed to stay on YouTube? I don't even know. I just said it, though. But anyways, that is like the epitome of nourishment traditionally, right? And so it's like, just learn to surrender and really lean into that feminine right now, because that's what's going to guide you to the place that you should be heading to, the point where you're going to start to feel more confident, more loved, more safe, more secure, okay? I want to see what other deck is calling to y'all. I feel like it's the Work Your Light. Y'all, stop resisting. Let yourself be loved. Surrender to the divine will. Know that you can really tap into seeing clearly and understanding what you can't see in this physical realm. Yeah, you see, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. Yo, you see what I'm saying? So right now, I know it doesn't feel like it's all coming together. You know, I know that it doesn't feel like it's all coming together. And maybe for some of you, you kind of slightly can feel that it's trying to come together, that it's slowly moving together, like you're progressing somewhere, but there's like resistance and you're not fully surrendering to allowing everything to come together. Again, that control, right? A lot of the times we be trying to control situations because we come from traumatic pasts where there's like neglect or abandonment, and we're looking to be like, I don't need this, I don't need that, I got this, I'm good. Or trying to control an outcome because you don't want people to leave, you don't want people to go, you know. You gotta let it all go, okay? So this is really a time to let your intuition like move your physicality. And this is beautiful, like as you allow your intuition to move you, which is a state of surrender, you're going to find a deeper level of awakening, a deeper level of understanding, a deeper level of loving and stability and safety and security. I mean, some of y'all watching are probably people who you decided to incarnate at this time to really uplift the vibration of humanity, and that can be hard, you know. A lot of people who have certain destinies, they really go through some extreme experiences because they have to learn to heal themselves and work and grow from an internal state in order to shine that light for others and be an example for others, you know. And that work is never done till the day we die. And even after, it's never done, you know. It's never done. So this would be a really good time for you to connect to other people that you feel emotionally and spiritually connected to and safe with, to start honing in on trusting yourself and vibrating at that higher frequency. Look, you are what you eat and what you surround yourself with. I'm gonna say it's true. I'm gonna say it's true. I know I've definitely experienced that. When you're around certain people that are always complaining and negative, and you know, that starts to wear on you. You could be the most positive person and it just starts to wear on you. You might not start complaining, but you just have this like irritation, you know. Or you got to go clean yourself off a lot. That's a lot of work, you know. So some of us have certain jobs we got to do where that's an energy that's around a lot. So really try in your personal time as much as possible, your professional time as much as possible, to really be connecting with people that feel good to your soul, okay? And remember that you're not alone. The people that you need to come and help you on this journey and be around you, they're here. They're here. You just have to surrender. Open yourself up, you know. I want to get a final card here from Don Miguel Ruiz and the Four Agreements, who I absolutely love and adore. Okay. And just see if there's a message here for you as well. These readings are going to be probably a little bit shorter today, y'all. Not too long. I just want to touch base and try to start back up again. Y'all saw that. It was jumping up. I hope you could see it on the camera. Anyways. Surrender and let go of the past. You can't make this stuff up, people. You see what I'm saying? You can't make this up. So whatever life takes away from you, let it go. When you surrender and let go of the past, you allow yourself to be fully alive in the moment. Letting go of the past means that you can enjoy the dream that is happening right now. Y'all, do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? You can't make this stuff up. This is really time, okay? I think I'm going to see if I can pull some letters. And these letters are going to represent people's, be in the name of the people that you're gravitating towards that are positive for you. Maybe it's an intimate relationship or just a friendship. It might even be if you're trying to change jobs. This letter might show up in the employer's name, the company, the person who is the manager, or the person that's in your interview, whatever. Y'all know what this is about, because this is general. There's too many people for me to get really, really specific sometimes. So let's pull out a few letters for y'all. We got, if y'all could see it, we got L, N, B, A, and C. So again, if these letters aren't anywhere, I mean, don't trip. It doesn't mean that this reading isn't for you. It just means that whoever's watching and these letters are showing up, pay really close attention, please. Okay? Trust and know that you are being guided, you are held, you are loved. Stop resisting and surrender to the divine, and let yourself continue elevating and awakening for your best and highest destiny that is here and available to you, y'all. All right? Much love. I'll see y'all in the next one.